threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One, two, one, two. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One, two, one, two. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One, two, one, two. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One, two, two, three. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One, two, one, two. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One, two, one, two. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One, two, one, two. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One, two, two, three. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One, two, one, two. threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. 1, 2, 1, 2. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. 1, 2, 1, 2. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. 1, 2, 1, 2. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. 1, 2, 2, 3. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime.
Hello, hello. I am here. And we're ready to seance. Although the seance isn't until tomorrow night, I don't think we're going to get there tonight. But we're here to play more Seance of Blank Manor. Yeah, I'm pretty interested to see how this story progresses. Y'all know I'm very interested in mystery solving and story-based games, and this is very much that. And I like the aesthetic of it too, so pretty cool. So, might as well just jump right in and play this game. I think the latest thing we were trying to do is we need to figure out which room this lady was staying in. I'm reasonably suspicious of one of the rooms because it had a very similar antler thing up on the wall to what my room does. And I'm just suspicious of those antlers. They don't seem real. They seem demonic to me. But I think we need to actually get more information to confirm any of that. Hello, Spurs.
Hi.
And
Space is so cool! I love space so much!
okay, let us make this slightly larger. There we go. What you drinking? It is a mango lime hard cider. It's got like a little lemur on there with a little piece of lime in his mouth. It's pretty tasty. A little sweeter than I normally like, but it's not too sweet, I would say. Chilium Pillium is here for mysteries and rats.
Hello, Dor.
Well, good for you. We got both of those
Oh,
tonight.
shit! A rat!
Because I'm here. And also...
Daddy, chill.
Chill out. Okay. Hard cider, I just met her! That's my joke. Okay, let's play. Here we go! Maybe? Maybe? Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's play this ding-dang game! Alright, let me know about the audio levels again. I haven't messed with the settings since last time, so if it sounded good last time, it should be good this time. But just let me know if anything is too quiet or too loud. And we are going to continue. I have my keyboard right here and my mouse right here, which is working for me. Fun fact, whenever I have a home office that has not just become our junk room since the baby arrived 2 years ago, I have to have an L-shaped desk because I can't reach forward to have my hands on the keyboard. I have to have things kind of more spread out so that my shoulders are opened rather than kind of hunched forward to reach forwards. Otherwise my neck / upper back spine just completely seizes up and I cannot look around. I cannot use it. It's horrendous is what it is. It's awful. I think it's a bit of a whiplash injury from doing some gymnastic stuff long after I had quit gymnastics. And I clearly did not have the muscle tone to withstand just a silly little slightly off landing. And I think I recall being like, ooh, that tweaked my neck a little bit. And then ever since, my neck has just been in horrendous shape for the rest of my life. I was like, really? That silly little, that tweaked my neck a little bit, has now become forever pain. And I have to have special accommodations with my desk in order to not be in any huge pain. I also have to have my monitor raised to a level where I'm almost looking up at it. I can't be looking down to any degree, really. Maybe not necessarily looking up, but it has to be perfectly straight on, or to where I'm not gonna have to tilt down to look at it at all. It's gotta be more up, because any of the curling forward motion with my shoulders or with my head just absolutely destroys my neck. Okay, let us listen. I'm pretty sure she's gonna be... Mrs. Erickson. Hold on, let's, I don't remember what... Let's refresh ourselves a little bit. By investigating those present in the manor, I should be able to eliminate the suspect and reveal the culprit who's behind Miss Dean's disappearance. Okay, what I'm trying to figure out... Maybe records? Okay, Mrs. Erickson... We don't need to go back in her room, do we? Unless there's more we want to talk to her about. It's not... But I just stole the room 19 key, didn't I? That's gonna be this other lady, isn't it? Mrs. Hazel Erickson is staying. Where's the key that I just stole? I think that is the key that I just stole. Why would I go back into her room? Or did What's-Her-Face have the wrong key? Do I not have a list of everybody? Where's the guy and the lady that I had breakfast with? I thought I stole her key. I have the same shit and sit at my keyboard 12 to 16 hours a day, have an under-the-desk treadmill, and have to do neck stretches to keep from killing me. Yeah, I bet. I can't imagine. I worked a desk job for a couple years that thankfully we did have, by default, there were L-shaped desks, and most people went on the straightaway, but I purposely rotated mine so I was in the corner. And also, some guys in the, or I guess a guy that worked in the warehouse section of the business made some little risers for the monitors to go on. I was like, yes, please. Give me. I also ended up using my left hand for the mouse a lot of the time because my right wrist got so fucked. Is there not just like a list of everybody? I feel like there should be a list of everybody that I know so far. I think that's to set a reminder. What do you mean undiscovered? Did it not save my progress? I wonder if it didn't save my progress of going to the breakfast and that's why I don't have... No, it's 8:18. What the hell? It didn't save my progress. So she's still down there. God damn it. Okay. But we already have all of her stuff, don't we? Why didn't it save that progress? I got the... God damn it, what's the fucking word I'm going for? Yeah, it doesn't even have all the... God damn it, I'm gonna have to redo all this shit. Okay. I hate redoing shit. Why did it not save? Is there like a specific... save button I gotta click? What the hell is going on? Okay, I don't think it was in there. We did find... some syringe stuff in here, morphine and whatever, trying to drug Our Lady, a book, frauds and their methodology, several pages are bookmarked. Stage stuff. Scheduled for the weekend. Noted her movements in my timetable. Do you really think she would stick with that after we have called her out in a certain clothing? Come on. Okay. Remains of a letter. She's magically void. And then we come over here. This is her hit list.
I'm running out of time to
achievement.
find Mr. Toussaint as evidence.
Achievement was the word I was going for. I had an achievement marked down for solving this mystery. Pretty sure it was like Hagod. H-Dog? What was it? Where did we see it? Tarot deck. No, don't look at it again. Close the fucking drawer. Okay, fine. We're just leaving that shit open, I guess. It was... maybe in her nightstand. Yep, hugged! That's what it was. Okay. I'm annoyed that I'm having to redo all this shit. This is a lot. Hugged. I know that was it. Cause like this took a long time. I did a lot of exploration and I even like continued through breakfast and explored a little bit after. Like, shouldn't it have at least saved after I confronted this lady? Like, why am I having to redo all of this? I'm not reading this again. Alright, how do I... here we go. Crouch. Rune thingies. And some candles. Okay. Alright, I think I got everything I actually need here. Because we actually prevented 2 people from going to the thing, and the guy went down twice. Did we already analyze her? No. I mean, we did, but we didn't save it. Bangles. And looking nervous with her hands.
Well, hello there.
I do have a content warning. Yeah, I don't know if it gets
before, have we?
I don't know if it gets more crazy at some point, and we just haven't seen it yet, but I also have to do these deep squats and lunges to free up my hips, which I also destroyed when I was young and stupid. Yeah.
We haven't. I'm Declan Ward. Miss,
Mrs. Erickson. Hazel, if ever we should get so friendly. I'm a medium by trade, so naturally I had to come to this gathering. I'm hoping to pick up some new skills before the end.
Yeah, we know you are. I feel like there was something I discussed with her. That actually did give me extra information. Medic Order Egyptian style based out of London. That did not give me extra stuff. Let's see. If we're allowed to just go ahead and form the hypothesis, then I see no reason to continue in talking to her. Don't you just hate whenever you have to redo shit? It's one of my least favorite things. Okay, make hypothesis. Herzl Eriksson's goal is to... Okay. Is to yes. Nope. Consume the heart of Evelyn Dean to steal her magical abilities. Consider.
Mrs. Erickson intends on murdering Evelyn Dean to eat her
I think the
heart
content warning
and
is just
steal her
because
magical
they
abilities.
mention the
I
fact
must
that women were
confront her
not
before it's too
treated
late.
as equals to men in this era, but people are pussies these days. I mean, they are talking about eating another person's literal heart. That's pretty gory. I don't know if it's about the mentioning the fact that women had different access to education that they mentioned earlier. I think it's more so the fact that so far we've seen mention of consuming someone's heart to gain magical abilities, which is pretty dark.
Mr. Ward, what troubles you?
Confront! Is there a reason it's red?
How could you possibly... Can you...
And we don't know what else
read
is
minds?
possibly coming up.
Or did you let yourself into my room to rifle through my belongings? Bad news for both of us, then. You can't say anything without giving yourself up as a thief.
Her mouth stopped
And
moving.
who would believe you? Whatever it is, you're
there it
no
goes.
mystic, so there's no way you can't understand. To know such secrets exist, such wonders to see, and to be kept from it by some abnormality. What's the reason? I've put the work in and
She's like,
nothing.
you can't prove it,
My
but
son's
also I'm
freak.
just gonna start
Is that
spewing
why?
all of the proof that you might need.
Am I to be punished in this
Right in
life,
front of this
and
guy.
then again for eternity? Would you sit by and do nothing? Well, I won't. I'll have my heart, my powers, my soul, and all you get by saying something is a nasty dealing with when I have them. Stay out of this, Mr. Ward, if you have any sense.
Okay, she just confessed, so we are now going to Mr. What's his face? Mr. Frenchman.
Hello again, Monsieur Ward. Can I help you?
Discuss evidence, and she confessed.
Mrs. Erickson has confessed to me. Quite a gruesome plan.
Not just confessed,
She is
like we
indeed a
found
fraud.
evidence of her
She
plan.
has no magical powers. She seems to be incapable of using magic, in fact. Something that plagues her. To the point where she will perform a ritual to steal the heart and magical prowess from another ear.
What? No. It cannot
None.
be.
She is in dire need to feel magic. To have it, it seems.
Silent Hill Elf. Christmas Silent Hill. That might actually be creepy as hell. They should do that. Silent Hill F only had a content warning for the outdated cultural depictions and not the incredibly grotesque violence. I don't know, man. So far, I haven't seen anything like super troubling, but I don't know. I haven't looked into the Silent Hill elf. I haven't looked into the specifics.
But also, she fears that the reason she cannot use magic is a flaw in her soul.
She's blinded, of course, by our desires. Anyone who believes in a soul would also believe that there is no eternal bliss for them after murder, especially in a manner so foul. What's more, now you and I know our plan. Here, take my notes. Let her know that if she does this,
Why can't you
not
go let
only
her
it
know?
will stain her in our God's eyes for eternity, but also we'll see her hanged and raced to this oblivion she fears so much.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my going into your room is going to be far less of an offense than you murdering and committing cannibalism. I gotta say.
She would be better served
Specifically
giving
with
off
the
this
intention
path
of
now
gaining
and
magical
finding more
power.
mundane
So you're
solutions to
also
finding her
a
God's
witch
favor.
doing deals with the demon? In this era? In this time?
I am told one can cleanse her soul with coin. My record shows she certainly coined enough of that in her time. As for you and me, Monsieur Warner, our business is done. Whatever reason you're really here, your identity is safe with me. And as for this place, news of our plans has turned my stomach. I've had enough mysticism for this trip. I shall be sitting the Seance out. Now,
Very
if you'll
good.
excuse me, I have notes to make in my quarters. Au revoir, monsieur.
Okay, I do like that the people we convinced not to go to the seance go back to their quarters, so if we ever need to discuss something with them, they are still available. The spooky juice! It is decreasing! I mean, it seems to be monitoring how many people are going to be at the seance. Oh,
Excuse me, sir.
why'd you just show up?
Is this your room? Number 4? Mr. Ward.
Yes, that's me.
Sorry to disturb you, sir. Just delivering this parcel.
The
to your
parcel.
room. It was left for you at the front desk.
By who?
No idea, sir. It was left when nobody was about to see. Anyway, I'll leave you to it.
About to see what? About to see what? Okay, so someone in the hotel left this for us. Yep. This was the symbol we saw in our dream. We had checked this. It was all very kind of standard fare. She had some PlayStation symbols, almost. It's very close. Word supplies. Bumped into somebody, was not pleased to see them. And then a page or maybe multiple was torn out. Some pages, so there may be multiple. Although it goes from the 25th to the 26th, so I don't know how much would be on there since she seems to do one per day. Unless just a lot happened on Monday the 25th. The night she went missing, speaks of feeling dread, doubt she will sleep that night. More erratic, we can see that from the handwriting. And there's one more. Arrival at the Manor. Okay. Searching her room. But in which room is she staying? Okay, I think I need to go talk to Miss Erickson again. Mrs. To convince her not to go.
Mr. Ward, surely we have nothing left to discuss?
Wasn't there... Oh, the notes. I think it was the notes. Yes. Okay, I need to show her the notes. That will convince
Mrs.
her not to
Erickson.
do the thing.
We need to talk.
This had best not be about my personal affairs again. Why don't you do us both a favor, Mr. Ward, and stop interfering? What could you, of all people, possibly have to say to me?
That's not a bad point. Perhaps you'll be more interested in what Mr. Toussaint
About
has
to
say.
see these nuts. Gotty. I should have that sound effect.
Got him! Got him!
There you go.
Shall we go to your room then? Or would you rather discuss this in the open?
You already confessed everything right in front of this asshole. Why do you think we now need to go to your room? We should have done that the first time if you
Yes.
didn't actually want
My
people
room,
to know
sir.
your plans. If anything, we should do this part in the open now to make sure
So
that he
you've read
knows
the
that you're not
notes.
going to do it anymore.
Understand your situation. Whether you face eternal damnation now is a point of debate. You assume that this is linked to this magical nullness you have. You may well be wrong. But if you do this, then you are locking yourself onto that path. And Mr. Toussaint will ensure your remaining days will not be easy. Magic or no.
He's right. I'm a damned fool.
You're gonna stop me from murdering and consuming human flesh.
I wanted so much to be special, to have what the others have. But now you have taken that hope from me. Maybe you will have saved my soul. But even now, I think I'd pay that price for a taste of that. If he wasn't going to rob my
taste of
chance
that.
to use and appreciate it, I would curse you both if I didn't know there would be no venom in my bite. But he wins.
Oh, you
I
poor,
forsake this
poor
ritual.
creature.
And I forsake
You
the
poor, poor
seance. I have
creature. You're
no
not
want
allowed to
see others enjoy
moidle
what I will never have.
and cannibalize somebody's heart. Oh, you poor thing.
I hope they see their ghost and more.
I'm insulting this lady that's acting like she's the victim right now.
Now, I would really like to be left alone.
That's fine because I've had to repeat the last hour of my stream. Okay, we need to see if I have to like manually save or something, because every time it does that little circle, I thought it was saving. It does the little circle in the corner. I thought that was it saving. If the seance has attracted the likes of Mrs. Erickson, then Miss Dean may be in even more danger. Make her see sense, that's enough to spare her from eternal damnation. A fraud, unrepentant sinner with no regard for the harm. I really don't care. Okay, yeah. No longer my concern is right. Okay, let me see if I have to manually save, because if so, I want to do that right now. And not have to redo all this shit yet again. Last time I explored a lot more, and I was at like 8:59 by this point. So we can probably go explore other stuff. We're just gonna mark all as seen, because I read all of this last time. Oh, I see. So the woman can't partake in the delicious human flesh, but the men can. Typical. That's what the warning's for. That's what it's about. The woman isn't allowed to cannibalize, murder, and then cannibalize her victim. But the men are? Come on. Equality of the sexes. Get with it. Okay. Where do I save if I need to do so? I see nowhere to actually do like a save. A savey poo. I can't do this yet again. How do I do a savey poo, y'all? Somebody Google. Hey Siri, Google how do I do a savey poo? Because there's been multiple times. I mean, I guess the circle is at loading, but most of the time when it does something like that, that's it saving. So I really don't want to. Oh, Siri is actually listening to me. Go away. I should have taken a screenshot. I should have taken a screenshot right as it was closing. I saw the like captions of what it heard me say. It said, "Hey Siri, how do I do a poo?" And it said, "This is what I found." Oh no, it's here. It's back. It says, "I found this on the web. How to poop better and faster." YouTube. How to make yourself poop. Siri thinks that I'm super constipated right now. Oh, there's YouTube videos about it. Oh my lord. I need another beer. Hey Chilpel, can I get a beer basket? It was no, this was to wait. This is to wait. I don't want to wait. Beer basket, I'm worried if he delivers it, he's gonna get upset. He's been doing really good without me up there for now, but I'm worried if he sees me again, he'll get upset. What is this mystery? Oh, it shows his little connections. Okay, we need to reanalyze him. We gotta take a look at his headdress. Gotta take a look at his staff. Gotta take a look at his wrestling belt. Gotta take a look at his luxurious beard. Talk.
Ah!
Oh,
Oops.
I'm sorry, sir, but, do I know you?
Can I get one of the either Saint Arnold or the Juice Force ones, please?
No, no, I never said such. Just plainly, there you are, and you are.
Get to see Gemini recommended questions. Lord.
You have me there, sir.
Oh, my basket is here. BRB. Beer basket! What the hell? Wait, let me put the empty one in there. The little plastic inserts bounce around like crazy.
Sir, I'm no knight. I'm done enough in, and you can call me such. I'm a proud traveller protector of these lands.
Noted. I am Declan Ward. Also, not a knight.
Haha, good to meet you, lad.
I take it that you've come for the seance.
Ah, yes and no. I'm here because of the seance, but not for it. I have no words.
Well,
to speak
Space,
to the
you
dead.
were wanting to
I
have
doubt they
more
have much
interesting
comfort to offer.
things for the AI to recommend
What
during
interests
this
me is
stream.
those people who
You
want to
complained
speak to
about
the
it
dead.
last time.
These rich people, they think because they force themselves on these lands, they can do what they want to them. It won't stand. The land won't let it, and neither will I.
Okay, I don't know what all I need to discuss with him. Let's ask him about. We're supposed to be trying to figure out if anybody else has had these strange dreams, so let's ask him about it. Is he. Yes, discuss. I guess I could ask everybody about it. Any odd dreams? Strange dreams? Funny you say that. I don't recall the dream, but I woke this morning with both a wanting to stay and a wanting to get the hell out of this place. Sure, how am I meant to do both? Wouldn't say that's a direct match for the dreams. It's close, but not enough. Okay. Aardvark. I don't think he's gonna know anything about that. Let's ask him about the hauntings. Seen any ghosts? Have you not? My least favorite was a woman who crawled in through a window last night. Oh, that's lovely. Thankfully, a flash of thunder and she was gone. Damn near soiled myself. Okay, let's ask him about his crown. That's the pale speaking in you, lad. It's a circlet. He is a druid. Kts. Crown. Oh wait, somehow that opened up Washerwoman. Let's ask him about that. If something opens up, we should talk him about him. Talk him about him. Last night as arrived, saw a woman washing clothes. I definitely talked about this with him last time. I don't want to take a bean nigh. A near bean. Spells trouble of the life-ending type. A portent, you see. An omen. One that means death and grief have come to your house. Somebody will die here this weekend. Possibly more than one. Certainly no less. This is his accent. Spot on, right? Okay. Let's ask him about being a druid. We got 16 minutes to spare. Oh, there's my spill. There's my spill for the day. As much as anyone can be, Catholics didn't leave much trace of the old ways, pieced together a tradition that feels alright. Called it Druidism. No more made up than anything else. For the most part, I just treat all natural things as equal in value. People, plants, animals, and places. Real places, the wild and such. Not made intrusions like this manor, bloody eyesore. Yeah, I mean, that just opened up. Let's ask him about it. Code of conduct. Nothing fancy. Well, great. Glad I wasted time on that. Okay. Let's ask him about his WWE belt. His championship belt. Couldn't find anything on the web, but I asked Gemini and it says you can bring up the menu with escape and there should be a save option. That sounds sus. Are you trolling me, trying to make me redo all this shit yet again? Killed and skinned the deer myself. Cousin Connor helped me shape the tin. Blah, blah, blah. Oops. I misclicked. Let's ask him about his hair and beard. And his staff. Pass you become near me or mine. Fair enough. Okay, I don't know. I mean, I could ask him about the seance. He specifically said he's here because of it, but not because he wants to go to it. I do like that it marks everything I talked to them about already, so that's nice. I'm assuming there's not new information, unless maybe that little eyeball goes away if there is something new to talk about. But let's go ahead and leave it there for now.
No, I should go.
Only do something if you...
I don't know if that's a great life lesson. Okay. Let's go talk to what's-his-face downstairs.
Mr. Ward, I do hope there is breakfast in the dining hall from 9 a.m. and your fellow guests will be giving talks throughout the day in the drawing room, located in the west corridor.
In the west corridor. Okay, so breakfast is in the east. Drawing is in the west.
Is there anything else?
Discuss. Miss Dean's room. Okay, he's gonna tell me something about it being in the southern wing. Or a southern facing, not which wing, but a southern facing room. I'm not that sadistic. Well, I don't know. I'm scared. She was in room, seems I would need to check my record. Had a southern view. I recall her complaining about the noise as new guests arrived, which means it's facing the front door. Or like on the same wall as the front door. Should we ask him about Mary Blake now? Marchioness Blake was a kind woman and a dedicated mother. Her death came as deeply tragic shock. Marquess and his son were naturally never the same. No doubt that is the reason the seance is taking place. Okay. Let's ask him about the washerwoman we saw. Saw a woman washing something in the fountain. The facility has a full laundry. Nothing is washed in the fountain. Perhaps you saw a B9. He's saying the same thing. Would be fitting for the time of year and the gathering here, though unfortunate for whoever's clothes were being washed. I didn't see that much. Let's ask him about the strange device. What is the purpose of the strange device in the atrium? A meter for the event. Something to do with readiness for the seance? Custom made with no expense spared. The Marquess, or perhaps Miss Mantovani, could explain it better. The Marquess. We have not met. Miss Mantovani, we also have not met. We need to talk to her. She's apparently the one that's actually doing the seance. Let's talk about the manor with him. What can you tell me about the manor? It was built in the mid-1600s on land awarded to Edward Blake for his part in conquest of Ireland. Oh yeah, we are in Ireland, aren't we? Since been passed down through the generations. Jonathan Blake is the latest in the line to hold a title, with him and his son, young Master Walter, being the last two members. It was the Marquess's initiative to open the manor as a hotel, pull a place through the difficult post-famine years. That's all could they say, though I suspect there's more information in the library. Okay, we do need to check out the library at some point. Alright, let's...
I need nothing else.
Certainly.
call that there, and then let's... Strange contraption. Does seem to be reacting to guest choices. Okay. We need to go to... I think all the guest rooms are on the top floor, so let's go back up to the top floor. We got 7 minutes till breakfast, which is in the eastern wing, so maybe we go... We need southern. I think I remember the suspicious room being up here. Mr. O'Finn. Unoccupied. Unoccupado! Can't hear anything. Alright. Let us enter then. Is that S symbol at the top left in the menu you just brought up? I mean, I didn't... Top left. So behind my camera is a close out, an X symbol, and it says tab is how I could close out if I didn't want to click it at the top left here. There's no, like... information in here. Yep, here's the suspicious horns. Unsure what animal these are from. I'm stuck behind the curtains. Okay, let's look under the bed. A matchbox? Can we, like, look at the matchbox? Whoa! How do I know this? How do I know these things? Okay. Alright, well, I guess the matchbox was nothing. Okay. Yeah, I know, that's why I closed it. God damn it. What the fuck is even this? Okay. The, mouse decides to just go AWOL onto the other screen and start clicking things on the Streamlabs button. The S symbol at the top left of the Records tab. Oh, that's sort. Sort. Although that did seem like it might be it. Okay, I'm gonna be pissed if this doesn't work. Save! Lordy. Why did it not tell me that I had to... It made it seem like it was saving as I went. Okay. It should at least tell me, hey, this is how you save. Okay, nothing left behind there. I am suspicious of this room because of the horns. Oh, what is this? Copy of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, the modern Prometheus. Interesting. Oh, what is this? Why does that one look different? There's one handle that looks different down there. It's silver instead of gold. That's suspicious. Suspicious. Okay, nothing. Sheets are rougher. Oh! The fuck? What on earth? What happened here? Is this cracked? No, it was not. We literally heard it happen. Okay, Daddy Skewy. Alright, this room is seeming very sus, but I think we need to head on to breakfast. The clock just flashed red at me. Whatever that means. There's some soot down here. Ashes stuck together. Perhaps there is a leak. The grate is rusted. Okay. I'm not sure that this is Miss Dean's room. What?! But... Okay. Alright, we need to go to breakfast. Oh. The fuck? Damn it! Is it gonna be mad at me if I don't show up for breakfast at 9 a.m.? We'll find out. It's her locket! Evelyn Dean, perhaps? It does seem likely. Oh! Okay, we found a new sigil. And... a small vial of blood, huh? Oh boy. That's a good question. What is this doing here? Mr. Coventry! Ding dong. I think the only thing I had to do by 9 a.m. was expose Mrs. Erickson. Now that you know the system menu exists, you might be able to find an option to lock the mouse to your screen. Some games... Ooh, that's a good suggestion. We'll have to check that out as soon as I get a chance. Oh, looks like I got a chance now. Let's listen. Oh, someone's in there. Okay, we gotta find breakfast, but first... maybe under options? Interface. Cursor size. Camera sensitivity. Controls. Detective vision. I don't see anything specifically saying. I'd assume it would be an interface, right? Yeah, I don't see anything that seems like it would lock it to this screen. No, you don't see it either? Okay. Well then. Let's do a little quick save. Why not? We're already here. Okay, so we need to go downstairs. I think we're already in the eastern wing, so I think if we just take this... This should be the stairwell. Yeah. And I think it's on the first floor, not the basement. Oh, west? We're on the west side? I guess so. Ballroom. Drawing. Yep, we're on the wrong side. Okay. Oh, can we like see a schedule of who's planning to... Interesting. Okay, Marcus Blake. We should probably go to that at 11 a.m. The other crowd at 3. What we know of ghosts at 5. Okay. We should set alarms, which I think I saw was a thing we could do in this game to catch these speeches. Protestant service at 11 a.m. in the church. Okay. I like how it doesn't... Why would you not just list it? Why would you just do 11 a.m. Protestant service? 12 p.m. Catholic Mass. Why would you not list both? Why do you gotta make it this little asterisk at the bottom? Irish mythology, history of the region, Mr. Coventry, who we just found the necklace in front of his door. 10 minutes past the hour. Okay, good to know. We have a grace period of 10 minutes from the start to make it. Oh, why are you still in here? I thought you were in your room. Okay, let's go to breakfast. Gardens, bathhouse, bar. Oh, breakfast! Hello.
Hello again, sir. You here for the meal?
Yes. What's your name?
Oh, sorry, sir.
I don't already know it.
Seamus.
Because it listed it right there.
So, the meal. Certainly, sir. Let me show you to your seat.
If you're looking for a seat, you're welcome to join
Okay,
us.
this is the key
I'm
I
sure
stole
my
before.
companion here won't mind.
Oh my gosh, this little... I didn't notice this last time. This little contraption to hold your toast is incredible. So it's not all stacked up on top of each other, just getting soggy. It keeps it from getting soggy. Why do we not do this anymore? What the hell?
Why not? I'm being educated on the specifics of tomorrow evening's seance, and why, apparently, it's so impressive.
Join them.
Declan Ward. Pleased to meet you both.
Allow me to introduce Mrs. Olivia Darcy, and I am Lord...
Miss Darcy?
Would you believe that he's somewhat of an expert on all things related to death?
She means I am an undertaker.
More than that, evidently. We were just talking about this grand seance, and I'm trying to understand what it is that makes it so grand. All seances are used to speak to ghosts. Is that not the entire point of them?
We do still do this. Well, we as in the English. It's a toast rack. Yeah, but I've literally never seen one, so apparently we don't do this in the US. Also,
So, wherein lies the distinction? Surely, if Miss Mantovani has held a seance before, then she has also made a ghost talk before.
No, though I understand the confusion. We have gotten close to that feat, parallel to it, but direct communication has not been achieved. Seances are used to invite a ghost to communicate, and to provide a means for them to do so. In the most
Not
successful
popular in the US.
cases, the spirit speaks
Lame.
through the medium themselves.
I think because toast isn't very popular in the US, honestly. Like, you're not gonna go to a breakfast place and toast be like a main feature of a dish. It might be like a side of sorts. Just like the little fruit dish is a side, not like the main thing. But I remember, like, in Japan, toast was the meal. That was kind of what they offered for breakfast, was like toast and a coffee. And I also remember in the UK, whenever we visited there, it seemed like toast was far more expected as a breakfast dish, whereas in the US, it's just kind of an afterthought. So, we're less picky about our food. Yeah, that's true. That's true. We're not gonna, unfortunately, spend the time to make cool little contraptions to make our food better. We're just gonna deal with the sogginess and just say, what, you should have eaten it faster. Also, did you notice? Did we notice this? Because this, whatever this is, looks extremely sus.
But those cases are debunked at worst, and uncorroborated at best. There is no way to prove beyond doubt that the medium did not make it up. Now, in any records of direct sightings, and this is true of my own encounters, the ghosts cannot speak for themselves. Miss Mantovani intends to...
Oh no, we didn't know this was coming because we already did all of this.
Oh dear, I've made right hames of this. Don't fret, nothing's broke.
Oh, do you need help, Mrs. Joyce?
Oh no, sir, thank you. I managed to drop it. I can manage to pick it back up, I'm sure.
We're gonna take the key and finally get ourselves back to where we left off last time.
What a ruckus.
That poor woman. Anyway, where was I? Yes. The hope is that Miss Mantovani, with the right time, place, and people around her, will cut out the middleman, or middlewoman in this case, and have the spirit speak for itself.
Is that really possible?
Tomorrow night, the veil between worlds will be at its thinnest, and it's especially thin here, in this part of the country.
See, why do we think we know that? Why do we think that we're just like, yep,
Then,
this
no
is
tale.
truth.
It's
This
not
is
without its
fact.
storied history. Plenty of uncrossed souls in these walls. That, of course, is where the danger lies.
Danger?
Spirits aren't to be trifled with. That gets forgotten sometimes.
I'm just gonna let them talk. I think that's what I did last time, so we should probably just keep it the same. Should we ask about the danger? But I feel like, don't they just touch on the danger anyways? It thinks this is supposed to be a grilled tomato, which is apparently a common English breakfast item. I wish I could do a zoom. Can we like... Nope. Wait, let me... What? I mean, it's showing the rectangle for... It doesn't seem to be working. Well, dang it. Is it because it's under something else that's visible? Yes, I'm a genius. Okay. Yes, this is the most efficient way of doing this. The fuck is that? The fuck is that? What is happening here? That is so suspicious. There's no way. That's just a grilled tomato. No way. That's some labia majora right there. Don't
But
interrupt.
no one has ever truly been hurt by spirit, as I hear it. When that has happened, it's been proven to be the work of charlatans. That
While it isn't common,
Oops.
I'm afraid that's not exactly true, my dear. I've seen it myself. Provoked spirits can be dangerous.
perhaps I'll stand farther back from the proceedings than But I don't think I'm done with my questions, Mr. Dupre. I want to know more about your practice. After breakfast, would you join me for some air out front?
It would be my pleasure.
But I could have sworn I'd left my
Air.
key here. Maybe I dropped it. I'm sorry, Mr. Dupre. We will have to postpone that conversation. Once we're finished here, I'll need to go to reception and ask whether anyone has turned in my key.
Of course, madam. I'll be in the courtyard, should you find time to join me.
Yeah, I think they specifically made that look
hello
bad.
again, sir.
Did we ask? I guess we haven't asked him about his cross. What the hell? That's not... I had a broken mirror. What is this? What is that? What are those? Don't recognize the cross you're wearing. Have a particular meaning. I don't know. I seem to have always had it. Don't care much for the church. God forgive me, but I wear this daily. It's part of me, I guess. Interesting. Let him know we've had some strange dreams. The night I got here, I had the strangest dream, like I was trapped in a long hallway somewhere in the manor. Things like that happen here. I don't want to talk about it. My suggestion is a stiff drink before bed or two. Kinda sounds like he maybe's had these dreams too. Let's ask him about his shaky hands. Maybe his sunken red eyes. He's not getting good sleep. Has the event been heavy on you? Tired? Ha! I guess you're right, both counts. I am tired. This event isn't helping. Oh, come on. Shaky hands. You're shaking. Don't mind it. I just need... Maybe I'll go see the doctor lady later. Give me a little pick-me-up. This guy seems like he's on some substances. Is what I think. Okay, let's ask him about the strange occurrences. Have you seen anything normal? This whole place creeps me out. Strange noises, figures in the corner of your eye, then gone, a feeling you're never alone. Why I came here is a mystery, but why I stay is a bigger one.
I'll leave you be.
Yeah, all right.
Interesting. What's his mystery? I think he's having these dreams too, but we just haven't found the right... or haven't brought up the right topic of conversation. Why is this crooked? We looked at this before and it was just like, it's crooked. Okay, why are we not, like, looking at that more in depth? Okay, we should go check out What's-Her-Face's room. Now that we have stolen her key. You're still there? You gonna go do anything? You're just gonna stand in that corner. Okay, she was room 22. Is it down there? Yes. Wait. Am I just making shit up? No, room 22 is Mr. Coven. I think hers was 13, actually. Mine was room 4. Over here. Those are 1 through 3. This is the weirdest numbering system. 7 through 12. Through 16. Okay. Solo res that you can't know for sure what it's attempting to convey. Yeah, well, it looks sus. That's all I know. Okay, 16. What's down here? Room 7 through 12. Closet. Yeah, let's look in the closet. Why not? Storage space for picture frames and other decorations. Lame. Unused. Cleaning supplies. Bed linens and towels. Okay. Well, this seems like there's something that should be here but is now missing. Why are we looking that way? Why are we looking that way? The room to room 15 appears to be missing? What? Markings on the wall look similar to those in my dream, but without a pattern. How would I even go about finding such a thing? Whatever has caused this to vanish, might this have been Miss Dean's room? Ooh. Reviewing the mystery map can help you remember what you have and haven't already investigated. Okay, press 1. Further clues can be revealed by discussing evidence with other characters. The info panel on the right can show who you can discuss things with. Yep, I gathered that. Character's portrait will appear underneath topics that can be discussed with them. Characters you haven't spoken to yet will show as a question mark icon. Some topics are locked from discussion with certain characters until you gain specific information. Okay. Where's Mr. Coventry? This guy. He's in room 22. Okay. Well, that is suspicious, I must say. Why is... That plant is so far to the back. Yeah, it's out of place. What the heck? I'm trying to remember what the... I don't know if there was a specific pattern. Come on. Go left. It will not go left. Oh, there we go. Well, that's wrong. Takes 1 minute just to try that. Okay, let's look at the sigils again. Records. Could you not? There's no reason to be that damn loud just walking down the stairs. Lord. Okay, it's just upside down this, isn't it? I don't think I have this sigil yet. Because that looks different. Okay, let's go check out room 13. You have an ice cream, yummy! We got little Cal-sized ice creams. Yeah, Papa's got a purple shirt, huh? His little diaper's so droopy. He has not wanted us to put shorts on him. He just wants to be Donald Ducking it. Speaking of Donald Ducking it, I have to go pee. So, we should take a short break. And then we're gonna snoop through this lady's stuff. BRB. Alright, I am returned with another beer and a salad. Just in time to get some gonorrhea. I think it has been narrowed down to like salad mixes that have come from a specific farm or whatever that is a problem child of the industry. You okay? Oh. I was just talking about gonorrhea and then you were like suddenly running indoors. I was like, uh-oh. Do we got it?
Gonorrhea works quick.
Gonorrhea works real quick. I mean, we've been having salads this whole time. I think it's supposed to be like a 10-day lapse between when you eat the thing and whenever you actually get the stuff. Yeah, it was another Fatal Frame 2 situation. I assumed that the game was saving for me every time it did the little circle. The little loading circle. But apparently not. So the last time it was saved, it was like 8:12 a.m., even though I had gone to probably about this time. That stream. So I had to repeat everything, and we only just started doing new stuff in the last little bit here. Okay. Let's rifle through her shit. I don't think I need to look at just random clothes. Clothes. Wardrobe. She's got 2 pair of boots, 1 dress. Assortment of clothing. Okay, that was a waste of time. Let's look at the book. Oh, Illuminati, you say? On spiritualism, the information within seems targeted to the inexperienced. Yeah, I mean, she did seem inexperienced. Holding anything other than water. Lame! She's so boring! Although she got a tray with 2 glasses. Why would you need 2 glasses? And also, why would you just leave your journal open in the drawer? I mean, it is a nice fit, but also, why would you leave your journal open in the drawer like that? That is so weird. Okay, noted her movements. Close. Leave no trace. Leave no trace. Note she's making about the event. They seem less academic in nature and more for a work of fiction. Interesting. Here's her little cross. Protestant cross. So she'll be going to the 11 a.m. Mass? No. Mass is specifically gonna be for Catholic. She's got a bunch of... What are those? What are those? I don't know what those are. These like little gray shapes. I don't know what those are. Oh, they're probably boxes. They're probably boxes that have stuff inside. Okay, let's close that up. We're not here to thieve. We're here to rifle! Rather racy letters to Mrs. Darcy's husband! Oh! Oh! They don't seem to be written by Mrs. Darcy herself? August of last year! The writing looks familiar? Uh-oh! Oh yeah, that E. Oh yeah. That E. The fake E. This wasn't the real E, this was the fake E. The E is the similarity right here. How do I... Okay, there we go. Yep, that loop on the E is very familiar. I would say the loop on the Y seems pretty familiar too. What else? What else? We don't have a Z to compare. We don't have a capital D. The E seems pretty similar to me. That A is identical, though. Do they want the E? Yep, they want the E's. The handwriting matches. It seems Miss Dean is the author of these letters to Mr. Darcy. Wait, no, wasn't this the fake? Wasn't this Loopy E the fake one? What a strange way to draw an E. You literally could never write this way for anything except your signature because it wouldn't fit anywhere but the first line. I thought this was the fake E, though. Has a connection to Miss Dean, one with an inbuilt motive. Oh boy! Let's look at that. I think we can look at the records, documents. So the forged leaving letter. Or maybe I have like, yes, the signature. Okay, so that was the real one with that loop. What was the forged one? Didn't it show like a side-by-side comparison at some point? Because I had to do that whole deal. Does it not have a... Here we go. No, I want to look at it again. Dang it! Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. Blasted dreams of home. I don't want to go home, not after what happened. I want a new life. Oh. A loose page? Uh-oh. Medical search showing Mrs. Darcy was bedbound for some time in the autumn of last year, which I think is when she probably found out that this was happening? Or no, that's when the letters started. Ooh, that's a bad look, Mr. Darcy. Your wife gets sick and you start immediately cheating on her? I thought it was gonna say the timing. Again. Okay. Oh. Little perfume bottle. There goes another spill. Okay. Yeah, that is such a strange way to draw an E that I thought that was the fake one that had the whole extra loopy-doopy. Which I was like, okay, so whoever wrote the fake letter is our cheater. Or a fair partner. Yeah, it's too tall. Yeah, it's like... Where's the... So there's a fake forged leaving letter. Yeah, because it has this whole extra loop-de. So that's the fake handwriting, right? And then her signature in the sign-in. It's not letting me look at the original signature, Gren, but I swear that was the fake handwriting. So I don't think that she, Miss Dean, is the one who is cheating. I think it's whoever wrote the fake letter. That's my theory. And I'm sticking to it. Vial of poison! Holy shit. Maybe we should just take that. It should just go missing. Oh. Seems rather rudimentary for a fully fledged member. This is Hogda. Clearly been handled with care. What book? Spam caller. Okay. Crackle, crackle. Stack of books. Wow. Partway through multiple books? Crazy talk. Okay, she loves to read, it would seem. Okay, we have found a connection in that at the moment, either our missing lady or the person who faked the letter for the missing lady is cheating, is the affair partner of Mr. Darcy. Pee-pee poopa man. I'd imagine that she's here because she thinks that Our Lady, Miss Dean, is the affair partner. Regardless of who wrote that letter. How can you tell that book has been handled with care? It's pretty hard to misuse a book. You kind of have to go out of your way. You say that, but unfortunately you can very much tell when people misuse a book. Gets beat up pretty bad. This one's off kilter too. What the heck? Lost places. Alright, we need to find more people to look at. Yep, there's someone in there. Okay. Yeah, room 15? That was 14. And this is 16. So 15 is completely missing. Wouldn't these people have noticed some weird shit? Doesn't seem like anyone's in there. We don't have a way to enter, though. Okay, we need to find some more people to look at intently and make feel extremely uncomfortable. We do know that this lady whose husband is cheating on her should be here at the front desk asking about her key, which we most definitely do not have. Why would you just say guest? Can we just analyze her without talking to her? We're just gonna stare you down without ever saying a word to you first. An intricate brooch, perhaps representing something, and less dainty than one would expect such a lady to wear. Okay. She does not seem impressed with something. The event, the attendees, or me perhaps? Oh, she's not wearing her ring! Evidence of a ring worn for a long time and since removed. Oh boy. She trying to get with her boyfriend that she was having brekkies with.
Mr. Ward, you've come back to me.
Indeed. Let's just immediately jump to asking her about her missing ring and her mistress. We definitely didn't peek through your room. Hey, I've been having some weird-ass dreams. Have you? Most peculiar dreams since coming here. Really, please do tell me more about half-remembered slumbers. There are so many real and tangible things happening here. And do you want to discuss dreams? Okay, come on. You don't gotta be so sassy. Let's ask her about this, because she did... Oh, yep. There's only 2 people I can talk about it with, and she had a book about it. Although, how am I supposed to explain why I think... What did her little brooch look like? Let's ask her about her brooch first. Let's start there. It looks like an inverted version of this. Right? Because this has the little... Oh no, it does look like that. Okay. It's just different. So let's ask her about the brooch. It's an interesting brooch you have there. It's actually very important. I tell you, but it's a secret. One of those hush-hush secret society things, you see. Okay, well now I'm gonna go, is it this? Is it Hogda? It's definitely Hogda, right? Not sure I should say anything at all. I wouldn't want to betray their trust. Okay, well I can't ask her about anything there. I should ask her about strange occurrences, because she was talking about the real and tangible things versus the dreams. Tricks of the light and imagination, most certainly. Aren't they? Damn it. How about hauntings? Seen anything like that yourself? If you had said that to me not 2 weeks ago, I would have rolled my eyes, but this place has changed my mind on ghosts. I was hoping that would open up the lady. Okay. Let's ask her if she's upset. She seems upset. Seem unimpressed with something. Do I? I suppose you want to know if it is with you, Well, you can rest easy. Since coming here, I've had a great many things on my mind, and none of them are to do with a man I just met. Okay. Well. You're giving me nothing! How about that poison in your room? The eyeball just above the nose and mouth is very silly. The tiny eyeball just above the giant nose and mouth is quite silly. Do you happen to know where Miss Dean's room was, since it's like across the hall from you? Near me, I know that. I overheard her and Miss Quinn arguing the other night. Not sure of the actual room. I don't recall seeing her coming or going from any room in particular. Should we poke the bear? I think we should. Have you recently removed a ring, Mrs. Darcy? I may or may not have. In either case, it's none of your concern. Okay.
That was all. Good day, Mrs. Darcy.
Fair enough.
Good day, Mr.
I'm gonna go in his office again. Okay. I'm not gonna go in his office again. The other guy should be outside, right? Lowdy! That is bleak. Okay, she had mentioned wanting to walk around outside with that fella, but, this does not seem pleasant. Are you... Okay, this is him. Right? Is this you? Is this him? Yes, this is him. Alright, let's analyze this guy before we ever say a word. Just stare him up and down awkwardly. Okay, he's got like this rose brooch. Well dressed, and it is evident he can afford some luxury. He got a thick neck. It was droopy before y'all went outside, and now look at it. A finely crafted tattoo and a design I don't recognize. Ooh, and he's tattooed too. Okay, I guess I'll talk to you.
Hello again, my friend.
I guess I can ask him his plans. What you doing later? Plenty, Mr. Ward, though I have an especially busy day tomorrow, so I think I'll take today a little easier. First of all, how could resist? How could you resist? How could I resist? A talk from our resident mystic, Miss Mantovani. I will be in attendance at 5 p.m. Before then, I will walk in a hedge maze before attending Miss Callahan's talk at 3, I think. I don't want to wear myself out before the ball, so I won't do much more than that today. Then tomorrow, there's a lunch in the dining room at 1, and I think I'll take a late nap at 5. I suspect it will be a long evening. I also have a scrying session with Miss Callahan at 11, and I'm attending her nephew's talk at 3. I'll certainly join the silent dinner at 8. Well, I'm hoping a certain spirit might attend. And then we reach the big moment, the grand seance. I assume I will see you there. Okay, so I apparently need to ask everybody about their plans for the day, and they will detail it to me to the minute. Okay, let's ask him if he's had any strange dreams. We're trying to find 3 people that say they've had the same dreams that we have. Confess to some strange patterns. Mine started with a classic Celtic iconography around the hotel, standing stone spirals, all that. It was all on the manor walls at first, but the more often I dream it, the more I'm seeing the same elements, but in my funeral parlor at home. That sounds unnerving. At first I found it quite comforting. The views of home are crystal clear and helped with my homesickness. But once I realized I could not reach home... Drink it! She's coming. Then yes, unnerving. I could only ever find my way to the seance, or what I took to represent that, at least. It's given some apprehension about attending, I cannot lie. I've already been here the longest, at least from the guests. Any longer, and I feel this place will get its claws in me for good. Oh boy. Okay, we got 1 more. We need 2. Oh, too close to the next hour to do this.
I've taken enough of your time.
Okay, what am I...
Not at all, Mr. Ward. But I won't keep you.
Oh, it just wants to ding dong. The first speech or whatever is at 11. How do you beat up a book? I have lots of books, and none of them have ever been beaten up except the one that postal workers crammed inside a tiny mailbox. I mean, if you keep them on a shelf, that's taking good care of them. The way you beat them up is by, like, bending the pages, cramming them inside of a bag that then has other things crammed on top of it. I don't know, using it as a coaster. That kind of shit. Reading it in the pool and destroying the slip cover for it. cough cough what I did with Harry Potter 4, I think. Let's ask him about the strange occurrences. It would be the place for that. I keep finding ash on my clothes. I don't have the faintest idea where it's coming from. Admittedly, I was afraid that... Well, I've brought an urn with me. Thankfully, the lid is on tight. Ooh, he's got some sort of deceased person that he is attempting to reach. Let's ask him about his tattoo. Does that have something to do with your urn? Maman Bridgette's Vevi. Consider it a devotional symbol. I'm an Aungan? How are you supposed to pronounce that? A priest as such. She's our Loa of life and death, I suppose. Your analogy to a Loa would be a saint. Born of our pagan goddess Bridget, her believers took her with them when they fled to America. I guess the journey changed her for want of a better way to explain it. Interesting. Let's ask him more about the goddess Brid. Oh, we can go ask the druid about it too. Do you know of the goddess Brid? I do. A friend of mine was a priestess of hers. Brid was a friend of yours. Is that who's in the urn? Not one of the sovereignty goddesses, but in some ways she should have been. When the Catholic Church came here, she alone was deemed too powerful to be swept under the rug, and so they canonized her. Interesting. Saint Bridget of Kildare she became. A lot of the same domains, husbandry, midwifery, healing? You may have noticed her crosses hung along the walls of the manor. Oh. My own Loa, Maman Bridget, is said to be part of the old goddess that fled the church and was changed in that journey. It's interesting, isn't it? 3 versions of the one goddess, all distinct yet so similar, all back together under this roof, so to speak. That is interesting. Let's ask him more about her. Why not? Not the kind of guy you want to judge by the way he dresses, because he might just put belt to ass. Honestly, though, look at the thickness. It's the same thickness as his jaw. That is a thick-ass neck. That boy, this man has got some strength in his neck. Weirdly short arms compared to the rest, but he's got some a wide neck usually means strong, so... Let's maybe not antagonize the fella. Deeply, Mr. Ward. When grief is a constant companion, she is there to remind me that both the living and the dead need healers. I am devoted to her and her teachings. Interesting. Let's ask him about his clothes. You look nice. Quite fine. Why, thank you. I run a funeral house back home. It is not glamorous work, but it's more than worthwhile. And I'm lucky enough to... He actually had an American accent, didn't he? And I'm lucky enough to do quite well for myself. So it turns into Southern, huh? Quite well for myself these days. Don't all my accents turn into Southern? Okay. Let's ask him if he knows where she's staying. Miss Darcy mentioned overhearing a fight between Miss Dean and Miss Quinn outside her room, room 13. I cannot help beyond that. Okay. Did you see the washerwoman? Not I, but I believe there's a creature here, a variant on the more well-known Beanside he Bean City. Bean City. Instead of keening or singing to forewarn of death, this other creature washes the clothes of the doomed soul. I think she is called the Bean-Nye, or Washerwoman. I suspect there are entries on her in the library. We need to go check out the library! This guy is a wealth of information. He's been the best yet. Everybody else is like... and nothing happens. This guy... absolute gold. Almost every single time. Let's ask him about the hauntings. Why not? I must be weird because I put my books in a briefcase when I go somewhere, or my backpacks also have special book compartments that protect them from damage. I'm not saying that's how literally everybody treats their books, but that's how you mistreat a book. Oh, the manor is haunted, all right. There's souls around every corner. Some are more upset than others, but none of them are doing very well. They wouldn't be here if they were, after all. There's whispering in many of the rooms if you just listen for it. They'll be kept here by some fetter. Oh, fetters. Some unfinished business or important artifact. The question is, what that fetter is. That is a good question. Thank you very much. Let's talk about fetters. Let's just hang out with this guy the whole damn time. He's got the best info. Chains, Mr. Ward. I'm gonna be so mad if he's the one that did this to my lady. He's my favorite already. Don't you dare be the murderer. Chains, Mr. Ward. Physically, yes. And spiritually. A ghost can no more escape its fetters than chains in a cell. Unless, of course, there's a key. Ha! Fetters are impermanent, then. Can they be undone? Oh, yes. Some spirits need simply release their sorrow. Many need help to do so. But some ghosts are chained to worldly objects. In those cases, permanence is likely the intent. You're saying fetters can be made. I've made them, Mr. Ward. Though only ever as a last resort. Don't you tell me you're Voldemort! Don't you dare! Don't you dare! My friend is Voldemort. He's created things to keep him attached to this world if he were to die. So he has Horcruxes.
To be fair, there had to have been other dark arts practitioners that had Horcruxes.
But he's my favorite!
Oh, okay. Dogs, come on. Cal still wants to play.
I must tell you, Mr. Ward, I am no stranger to death. Assuredly no stranger to spirits. But never before have I heard one speak. And as compelling as that may be, the chill in my bones endures. You believe there's a risk? Oh, I'm sure Miss Mantovani will take good care of us. But I am an undertaker, Mr. Ward. I have welcomed the rageful dead, those unwanted, those unclean, or too in-between to find their gods. And I fear we forget that people after death are simply themselves, with nothing left to lose. That's ominous. Alright, we're going to ask you about the strange device, because you actually give good responses to everything, so I might as well exhaust everything I can with you. Of course. It's a most wondrous thing. I don't have the faintest idea what it is, but it's very impressive. See, even in saying, I don't know what it does, he gives a good response. I like you.
I've taken enough of your time.
Not at all, Mr. Ward. But I won't keep you.
Room 11, you say? I mean, I discussed it. I discussed it. I discussed the tattoo. What you talking about? Whatever. Alright, we need to go find more people. Maybe go ask What's-Her-Face about her plans for the day. Let's go poke around other areas to see if someone's just hanging out. I don't know why they would be. It's so dreary out here. Whoop, turned too soon. Is anyone here? Is anyone in there? Okay. Whenever I press shift to sprint, it adds an extra little arrow to my cursor. It's very little, but very cute. I mean, honestly, when things are little, it makes them cute. Okay, let's ask her.
Mr. Ward.
About the timetable. Because apparently... I mean, maybe that guy is just an open book. Maybe she's gonna be like, what the fuck? Why do you want to know? Wow, this is... I'll be in attendance for Mr. Blake's talk at 11, which I do want to go to. It's 10:12. Miss Mantovani's at 5. Suppose I'll have to make time for lunch at 1, and I plan to retire to my... So they're just gonna, like, literally spell out every second of their day if I ask them about it. So we should definitely do that with everybody. Work hard and play hard. Pay the bar a visit. Keep things light. Church at 11 for my sin. Yep, we knew she was Protestant. So she's going to the 11 a.m. service. Back to my room for some writing before lunch at 1. Don't know if I can face the seance without some liquid courage first. Okay, I simply cannot. Let's ask her, like, why she's here for the seance. Do you suppose the seance will be successful? I would hope so. It's a long way to come for a failure. But I'm sure all these experts, how hard can it be? I'm still struggling to understand the significance between asking a medium to tell me a ghost's name and asking the ghost itself. It's all the same to me as long as the ghost leaves afterwards. That's the part I am interested in. I simply cannot ask her about this because she's up here looking for the key.
That was all.
Good day, Mr.
Okay, can we go talk to you?
This area is off limits for guests.
I just
Yes, madam.
eavesdrop. Y'all don't see me.
I seem to have misplaced my room key.
I see. Let us see what we can do about that for you. Now, where has that spare key gotten to?
Okay, apparently I can
May
talk
I
to him
be
from
of
this
service,
side.
Mr. Ward?
Okay, discuss evidence. I mean, let's ask him about the timetable first, but that missing doorway is very sus. Either here or in the office, for the most part. In which case, ring the bell for my attention. There are a few exceptions. I'll be covering the bar for Mr. Doyle at 7 p.m. this evening, so if you need me at that time, that is where you will find me. So you mean we can go snoop around the office at 7 p.m.? Is that what you're telling me? And naturally, I will be overseeing the ball at 9 p.m. Then tomorrow, the silent dinner is 8. While staff will not be in attendance, I will be outside to prepare you. Finally, the seance is at 9, and I shall be present. Interesting. Okay, let's take a short break so I can run to the bathroom, and then we're going to ask him about this missing doorway. BRB. Just realized that his chin is wider than his eyes? What? Oh yeah, he did have very narrow eyeballs. That is true. I wasn't thinking about that. Okay. Let's ask about this missing doorway. A missing door. Ah, you mean the rumors? Yes, it's long been said that Percival Blake walled up a scullery girl after she refused his advances. Well, that's problematic. Then the same with her fiancé, who came looking for her. Percival Blake was documented as a jealous and bitterly angry man, so it is possible. But in the 100+ years since his passing, no hidden rooms or walled-up bodies have been found. Certainly it predates the manor becoming a hotel, so I suspect it was not our room 15. Of course, the missing bodies were not found anywhere else either, so nothing can be entirely ruled out. Likely they fled here for a better life in the, at the time, newly discovered America. There's more information on this and other topics in the library. They keep sending me to the library, it seems. Yeah, let's ask him. We were walking through a room and the mirror shattered. Just for looking under and... or looking at the sheets. Don't concern yourself. I suspect most occurrences are just a matter of exaggerated stories among the guests. Anything else is... well, it's an old house, and no harm has ever come of its tricks. I don't think you're gonna tell me anything truly useful. Let's
I
leave.
need nothing else.
Certainly.
Let's head to the library. Oh. Yep. It's like, hey, go to the library. Yep, let's go there. We don't know where the library is. Telegraph room. Luggage room. cloakroom. It's the Grand Seance. Oh! You're new! Of course, as is tradition, we analyze before we ever speak a word. Oh, this is an interesting brooch thing. It's just like a missing center circle. Hand-me-down Irish keepsake, an old brooch in an Irish style. The image on it is of an old oak tree. Okay. Foreign fashion mixed with local, either in an attempt to blend in or out of practicality. She is wearing local fashion along with what I assume are her usual clothes. Okay. Talk.
Hey!
Hey!
Don't sneak up on people like that. If you were the porter with my telegram, sure. But no, just some guy getting too close.
The first one to call me out for, like, eyeballing somebody up and down before I ever talk to him. Good on her, man.
Who are you, anyway?
Sorry to alarm you, miss. I'm Declan Ward. I'm a late arrival.
Oh, the guy Queen called out this morning. That must have felt good, yes? I am Inês Barbosa. This place is boring and cold. But the boat over from Brazil was worse, so I won't complain.
From Brazil. Quite the trek to make. So if you're from Brazil, why do you have this Irish brooch thing? It was my father's or maybe his mother's. He didn't bring much with him when he left Ireland. Okay. He had even less on him the day he died, defending my mother. My mother took this and ran. She passed it to me so I would have something of his. Interesting. So maybe she's not just here for a seance, she's chasing her family story. Okay, let's ask about her. I mean, she probably just got the shawl because it's cold and she wasn't prepared. Left in a hurry and packed light. What would you have me do for you? Yep, I thought so. Okay, let's ask her if she knows where Miss Dean's room is. She was... No, wait, I thought... I can't remember. Funny. I went there to get something back, but now I can't recall where it was. That's sus. Not of her, but like of the... We're of course gonna ask her about her timetable. But of like the surreal nature of this place. We're gonna ask her about the timetable because she's gonna spill it out to a T instead of being like, why the hell do you want to know? Spend some time in the yeah, she was saying she was waiting for a message. Lobby and atrium. See people's comings and goings. Meeting Dupre in the gardens at 12. Then we'll see Fiod's talk at 3. Spend it telling everyone they are wrong to be here that I want to see. After that, I will rest in my room before Mantovani talks at 5, which I intend to see. Maybe it can make some sense of all this. After which is dinner, then the masked ball. Imagine my surprise to find a mini carnival. A mini carnival, huh? Spend the morning recovering from the party. That's relatable. Except, gah! There's Mass at 12! Okay, so she's Catholic. Mr. Coventry's talk at 5 I will go to before that lunch. I don't know if the Catholic and Protestant will come into play, but I imagine it will, since they're specifically separating the two. Do not know. I think I'll take an hour in my room beforehand to prepare myself. Okay. Good to know. Let's ask, have you noticed any strange occurrences? No, let's ask about the dreams first, because we have a specific, I don't know, quest for that. Just the one dream since coming here, which is odd itself. I walk the halls of this place. Well, not these halls. They look similar, but longer, taller. She did have the dream! I try to find a way out, a way home, I think, but even though I myself will not return to Brazil, there are doors blocking the corridor itself. I had to move. Something like light to unlock them, I think. Do not understand that part. Eventually, I am at the seance and can go no further. Do you mean something like that? Yep, that sounds pretty identical. Yep. Specifically, variations on the same dream. Interesting. Right, we need to find one more person. So if you've had strange dreams, have you also noticed strange occurrences? Confess to you that the footprints seem strange. Footprints? Oh, footsteps on the floors when it rains. Never coming in from the outside, they're always leaving? Why would they be wet leaving? They'd be dry on the way out, wouldn't they? I assume somebody has turned around for something, but still, it is strange. That is pretty strange. It would make way more sense for the footprints to be leaving. Or to be entering than leaving. Well, in that case, have you noticed any hauntings? Beginning to think this place is really haunted. Why not? Everywhere people have been ends up haunted. What makes you think this place is... Okay, well that was entirely unhelpful. Thank you for the sass. Okay, let's ask about the Grand Seance. Or what are you here for when it comes to the Grand Seance? What are you expecting? I don't think anyone knows what's going on with this device other than like the lady who set this whole thing up, so I'm not gonna bother asking people about it. Yeah, you've come a long way. Have I? No, I came a long way to get to Ireland, the event I saw advertised while searching for something else. But it suits my purposes, so I come. Yep, I think she's here to figure out her lineage, the history of her father, and this just happened to be something to kind of bring her here. I have to be off.
Oh, if you see that lazy porter, tell him I want my telegram.
I don't know how lazy he is. He seems very on edge. Okay. Let's go ask you about your timetable.
Again?
Although I imagine that's changed a
what
little
else
bit. Let's ask her timetable. Just so we know exactly where she's gonna be. Yeah, I think everyone's going to that talk at 5. I'm entirely skipping the one at 3 by... I've already forgotten what it is. I think I'll take an afternoon nap. We'll have to see which one that is, because she apparently thinks it's entirely unimportant, and maybe that's good to know why. Before the ball. Be in church at 11. Okay, so you're Protestant. And lunch at 1. Doctor's talk at 3. Tad's silly, but he's easy on the eye, and I love the Irish accent. Nap at 5. Be in my room. 9 p.m. 2 when the seance takes place. I'm done with all that. Okay. Perhaps ask her about the strange occurrence. Oh, we should ask her about Miss Dean's room. She has to know which room she was staying in. She was planning on murdering her and consuming her heart. One thing I'm learning from these drawing courses is how many levels there are to drawing a line. It really takes a lot of practice to make your lines look professional. It does. It truly does. It's crazy how just a line can carry so much information about who drew it. Oh, that reminds me, I need to share some of my chalk drawings with y'all. Hi, Bubby. You been having fun? You're all flushed. You have the headband done. Good job. Come here, Bubby. For me? Thank you. You're all sweaty. You've been running around like crazy boy, huh? Like crazy boy, that's right. Here, you want to talk?
I want to feed that boy.
Yeah, you're a crazy boy. Say, I'm a crazy boy.
I feed that boy.
That's right.
Say hi, Space.
Hi, Bates.
Good job.
Mama.
That's not Mama.
It's Mama.
Can you say, I run around?
I run around.
Good job. That was so good. Can you say, I'm so fast?
I so fat.
Good job. Can you say, I'm sweaty?
I body.
Good job. Were you all done?
On the head.
Yeah, look at all that stuff over there. That's so cool. Yeah.
I want to hit too. Let it hit too.
Yeah, look at all that. He's playing with me.
What a scrub. He doesn't even know it's mouse and keyboard.
He just did a pff. Let's ask about strange occurrences. Had a few strange things happen around me in this house. Well, sometimes I see the windows fogging up, but only in the one place, as if someone's breathing on. Ugh, that's creepy. Never anyone there. Oops. Misclick. Alright, did we ask her about strange dreams? We should ask her about strange dreams. Of course I have, but I could not discuss something so personal. I wouldn't say that's direct match. It's close, but not enough. Okay. From there... Yeah, let's ask, what do you plan to do next now that we've foiled your plans?
What will you do after this?
If you must discuss it. Now that I know I am forever doomed, I think I am done with this life. I will return to New York and my husband and try to find some way to enjoy this joyless experience. He will be happy, I am sure. It will free some storage space for his golf trophies.
Are you married to Tiger Woods? Okay, I think we're done talking to her.
Goodbye now.
We need to go talk to Mr. Druid up here. We still have 30 minutes until the first talk.
And you're back.
We need to ask him about his timetable, because everybody is apparently going to detail every single second of their plans for every single day and not alter from those at all whatsoever. Which is very strange. If a man I've never met before came up and be like, so what are your plans for this weekend? I don't think I'd go, okay, so at 9 a.m. I'm going to do this, and then at 10 a.m. I'm going to do this, and then at 11 I'm probably going to go take a nap, and then at 12 I think I'll go have lunch, and then at 1 I think I'll go... The Pee Pee Poo Poo Man has played Pal World multiple times tonight. Trust me, I pointed it out a couple times already. They're probably having some crashes and having to reopen. Okay, big party. Go to that. Fancy dress. Dress like me and I dress like them. Proper history. Good history in the gardens, so I'll go there while it's bright. Then head off to the bar. Nice. Wander the hedge maze. Where is the hedge maze? I went out in the front and I don't think I found a hedge maze, so I think we need to go find that because there's a lot of people I haven't met yet and I don't know where they are. Go get a gator? Go get a gator in the bar? Not sure what else there is to do. I'm told there are talks, but talking to me is a two-way thing. Not sitting down so somebody can tell you about their hobbies. And for Sunday? Who knows? Tomorrow's too far away to be worth thinking about. Could spend time getting on Fiat's nerves. That's always fun. Said she'd be doing some work with the well after lunch. Might stick my face in and see how she's getting on. Interesting. Yeah, let's ask him about this. Our new bestie told us about the goddess.
I read that it's the goddess bird.
It is kind of the goddess bird. The goddess breed. Taiwai!
Welcome.
What's up? Good to see ya. How you doing? Chi hui.
We have some clips of you on here whenever you were first.
Her father was the chieftain of Tuatha De Danann. She's a powerful and versatile god. Her realm is up in Fogheart by Dundak. A modest shrine, but then I think that's how she'd like it. Do you know where Miss Dean's room is?
Do you know the Muffin Man?
Who? Don't know how to find my own room in this place. Okay. That tracks. Have you noticed any strange occurrences? Whispering coming from my fireplace. That's strange enough for you? Probably just the old chimneys. Sounds like it's asking home? Okay, now I've already asked him about the dreams. I think we're gonna leave it there. I guess I gotta ask him about the seance. He said he's here because of the seance, but not for the seance. Very exciting to talk to a ghost. I'm sure the dead have lots to say. Oh no, my god isn't real. I wasted my life. So-and-so didn't show up for my funeral. Riveting. I'm more interested in the mad fellows who think death is more interesting than life, and the stupid things they'll do to prove it. Okay.
I should go. Only do something if you want.
Yeah. Okay, I don't specifically know where anyone else is. Can we...
They're all in the henchways.
I'm stuck. I can't walk. I can't walk. Did you press shift lock or something over here?
Oh, twist the knob at the top.
Oh, he twisted the knob. There we go. Cal came over here and touched the keyboard for half a second and apparently twisted something that made it cease to function. Someone on the other side. Okay, a lot of people are just in their rooms, I think. I don't remember seeing a sign about where the library is.
So when does somebody tell us it's punishment time?
Why would it be punishment time? Oh, Danganronpa vibes, he says. Just because things are mystery and potentially murder doesn't mean it's garden bathhouse bar. Atrium, dining room, stables. Let's try going this way then. Doesn't mean it's Danganronpa.
Everything is Danganronpa. Look, that's Junko Inishima right there.
That's Junko Inishima, he says. With the mustache. Okay, so the next talk is at 11. We still have 24 minutes till then. Okay, we do need to go through literally everything. Okay. Oh, Papa needed a drink, huh? Where the hell is the library? Is it like down in the basement? I don't know why it would be. Pornography. Why is she in timeout? You okay? You good? Door's locked. Well, doesn't seem the library's in there, because I don't think it would specifically tell me, hey, go to the library, and then be like, nope, library's locked.
Wow. I was gonna give you a raspberry.
Oh, that's so silly. Can I just go in there? I can just go in there. Well. Any number of books here. No, we didn't have to waste a minute on that. How about this one that someone has taken out and left on the table? The Gloaming, a book of poems by our Miss Quinn. Oh. It has a bleak tone, with each piece detailing the gruesome death of a loved one. It was published last year. Oh my.
Where's the novelization of The Crows Have Eyes?
Apparently I can't read that newspaper. Listen to some music. Delightful way to add some. That did not take a full minute.
No, full minute.
Did seem a gramophone. Well, there's one literally right here.
Right here.
Music for the confusion of sleep would be of use to me. Oh, that is interesting.
Imagine taking
Well.
a full minute looking at like a radio and saying, I bet this would be a good way to listen to music.
Yeah. Imagine taking a full minute to look at that and be like, this is probably a good way to listen to music. Walks away from the music.
Are you in serious business now?
Let's try going down this hallway, I guess. Northeast corridor. Wash closet. Suitably clean washroom. But I had to pee-pee.
We're not going outside again, Cap. We've been outside for an hour.
What is that? What are those? Library. Library. Mama found the library in the game. What? I don't know why a Skellyman doing this pose is so silly to me. Psychology. Tomes on the mind and its workings. I see titles on asylums, mental disorders, and phrenology alongside books on stoicism, existentialism, and nihilism. Is there anything I want to look up? Apparently not right now. I don't think I've brought up the topic just yet. Archaeology, geography.
Now jump. There you go.
Can I look up what my library topics are?
No, no sir. No sir. Leave that alone.
Oh God, look at that face. That looks terrifying. I don't see a way to detail exactly what library topics I already have, so geography and geographical. Whoa! There's a lot. Okay, we should look up the Blake Manor. That one's highlighted red. Mama's already got a headband on right here. Do you want to trade these? Baby do trade these. Thank you. Good job, sweet boy.
I put the red right there.
Don't push the red right there. That would be bad. Yeah. Construction on Blade Castle began in 1652 on land awarded to the veteran soldier Edward Blake. It was a matter of no small undertaking or finance, and the work continued over generations. Whoop. I keep telling him that is not meant for standing on. That stool only has 3 legs, it's for sitting. And he keeps falling on it because he keeps standing on it. It is said that the manor was built on ground the local residents considered to have once been sacred, but records of this do not exist. Sacred sites. Oh, they all go red. I guess does it charge me time every time I look this up? Apparently not. Apparently doing research takes no time at all. But looking at a gramophone takes a minute.
Music is confusing.
I need another bar. The bowl is slippery from the dressing.
It was a very, very good exclamation point to the phrase, I need.
Yeah. There's an exclamation point to my statement.
Alright, Cal. Let's go play with some of your toys.
Westernmost province of Ireland, once a collection of kingdoms. Can I have the ears back instead of washing my face headband? Thank you. And a site of and witness to 2 of the most terrible battles in Irish history. Lovely. While interceded with significant periods of peace, Connacht has a history of warfare. Party to the Irish rebellion against the crown, aided by French forces, and backdrop to the Cromwellian conquest. Connacht is a much contested stronghold of Irish culture. Okay. Oliver Cromwell is a new topic unlocked. We just did that, so let's do Ulster. Northernmost province. Heart of the Gaelic world. Greatest population of Protestants and loyalists to the crown after the country of Ireland was adopted into the United Kingdom. Ulster was previously a region of importance to Irish sovereignty, it being the seat of power from where one of the 5 king above kings would rule. Belfast is the largest city in the region on the border of counties Antrim and Down, and is a significant center of populace in Ireland as a whole. Okay. Munster, southernmost province. St. Patrick's work bringing Christianity to Ireland. Several cities, Cork and Waterford among them, founded by Viking settlers. Munster has long had a tradition of transformative visitations, not least of these being the colonization of the region by the English in the 16th century, a most significant venture by the crown. Okay. And Leinster. Easternmost province, home to many Celtic tribes, most notably the Leifin, to which the province owes its name. It's probably very terribly pronounced. If it's called Leinster and I just said Leifin, that's probably very wrong. The region housed a collection of small kingdoms and dynasties, with the Hill of Tara in particular located in Mide, later named Meath, holding significant spiritual and political power as the seat of the High Kings of Ireland. Vikings made their arrival to Ireland by the mid-9th century, had transitioned from raiding to settling, with Dublin being their most significant settlement, serving as a major trade center and later becoming a Norse Gaelic kingdom. This would not last, as the Vikings were later driven out by native Irish rulers. Leinster has seen a long history of territorial battles, ranging from the arrival of Anglo-Normans in the late 12th century, leading to the broader invasion of English forces, to Gaelic resurgence in the Middle Ages, followed by the Tudors solidifying English control over Ireland in the 16th century. Goodness gracious. This one is long. Lordy. More recently, the Cornwallian conquest landed in Dublin with 12,000 troops and traveled north to begin an assault that would later be known as the Siege of Drogheda, or the Drogheda Massacre, its surviving rebels being transported to the overcrowded Gell of Dundalk, where they were left to starve and die. Lovely! This would only be the beginning of Oliver's devastating campaign on Irish soil. Wow! That was a lot. I probably retained very little of that. Okay. More geography. Sciences. Okay, we haven't found anything for that topic yet. Medicine. Okay. Yeah, let's look up that medical code. Oh, that actually takes time. Interesting. Indicates spontaneous abortion. Oh no. What? That asshole. She had a miscarriage and he immediately started cheating on her? Wow. Condition being listed as a bad cold is a euphemism. Oh my lord. Wow. Folk healing. Modern doctors and physicians have been born, raised, and trained in Ireland, and thus there is no shortage of such doctors there. Ireland is home to parallel discipline known often as folk healing. That is the tradition of treating ailments common and uncommon with hedge magic, from the tangible, such as the application of herbal teas and tinctures, to the intangible and somewhat more fantastical, often the creation or application of charms and rites. While there is a belief that such ability is available to anyone, particular prowess is noted amongst a community and often leads to one or two people being noted authorities on the practice within their communities. Alright. Well, I feel very bad for Mrs. Darcy. Maybe we can look up that goddess here. The Veil. The Veil is the barrier between the living and the dead, the mundane world and the spirit world. There are times and places when the veil thins, and the interaction between the two worlds becomes easier, for better or for worse. The veil may be thin in places that have seen great tragedy, or in places of magical significance. As for time, it is known that the veil is thinnest on All Hallows' Eve, and this is when spirits of many kinds may walk the earth, which is the whole Halloween origins, and be seen even by those who usually would not encounter such things. It is also when communication through the veil is easiest. As such, traditionally, any attempts to contact the dead are made in this period of the year, as they are known to be the most successful at this time, which is why they're doing the whole seance right now. Okay. Flora and fauna. Nothing right now. Irish folklore. Okay, maybe this is the goddess. Fear-Gorta. The Fear-Gorta, literally a man of hunger, is a type of apparition that is linked to the Great Famine, though there are alternate accounts that consider it an omen of further famines to come. Taking the form of a starving person, the Fear-Gorta is a spirit of hunger who will follow people to ask for food. Should it catch its prey, it will not hesitate to consume them to satisfy its hunger. Always unsuccessful in quenching its hunger, it then seeks out a new victim. Lovely to know. Washerwoman. Benai is an instance of other folk providing unwelcome news without exhibiting aggression or violence. The apparition is said to appear before battle, where she will be seen washing the bloody armor of those to die, as if they are already dead. It is said she appears at battlegrounds as she feeds off of grief. Perhaps this is why she shows visions of those to die? Interesting. World history. Oliver Cromwell! Instrumental in the execution of King Charles I and the brief period in which England became a commonwealth in the 1600s. Even his homeland, Cromwell was a controversial figure, infamous for his ban on the celebration of Christmas, among many such joyful activities. Wow. As they were thought to distract from the worship of God. While widely disliked in England, his legacy in Ireland is significantly darker and more bloody in what became known as the Cromwellian Conquest. Cromwell led what amounted to a massacre across Ireland in the form of a conquest. Oh boy. He spared no quarter, going so far as to order the deaths of even those who had sheltered in churches, such as the siege of Drogheda. Okay, carnival. They mentioned a carnival. Let's move on to that seems more fun. Carnival is a lively celebration that emphasizes the joy of life before the Christian season of Lent. Unlike Mardi Gras, Carnival is not limited to just one day, spanning from January to March, with festivities culminating on the Tuesday before Ash Wednesday. The celebrations are marked by vibrant floats, elaborate costumes, and massive parades with the rhythm, participation, and styles of costumes differing from region to region. Okay. There's some sections of the map carefully marked out, huh? Irish history. Let's look up keening. Lamenting over the dead is an ancient custom practiced in Ireland with origins tracing back to Eastern nations. The Irish word for keening, kine, closely resembles the Hebrew kina, both meaning lamentation or weeping with clapping of hands. Traditionally, Irish bards led the funeral songs that addressed the deceased's genealogy, rank, possessions, virtues, and vices, but over time, hired mourners, often women, took over. Time to go start the bath, and we gotta wrap up soon. Till about the middle of the last century, the custom was very generally adhered to in Ireland, as well in families of the highest condition as among those of the lower orders. Of late years, the custom has fallen greatly into disuse and is now of rare occurrence, except in some very few old families and among the peasantry, and has become more of a wordless, mournful cry. Interesting. The Great Famine. I think we all know about the Irish famine, when the potatoes got diseased. It's less than 50 years since the Great Hunger that lasted... Chillpill says that's when they ran out of Lucky Charms, right? It's been less than 50 years since the Great Hunger that lasted from 45 to 52. A blight wiped out potato crops. Most of the population relied on that to survive, as the English rule exported every other resource from the country: peas, beans, rabbits, fish, honey, and more. On top of this, the English corn laws blocked the import of any grain, despite the obvious need for relief. The full loss of life from this period is yet unknown, but deaths are estimated to be around 1 million, with another million fleeing the country on coffin ships bound for America, Canada, Australia, and more. Oh boy. Anyone surviving something like that can't... Oh, Cal keeps kissing my face on the phone screen. Oh, he's so cute. Anyone surviving something like this can't but have deep scars, which Kaladin is giving me right now. Deep scars. Oh, a present for Mama Tinky, sweet boy. Mwah. He just caught my kiss. Kaladin just caught my kiss. My own parents refused to talk of it and grew dark when it was oh, we gave it to Banjo. That's cute. It is unknown how long it will take the country to recover. Look up standing stones. Present for Mama. Thank you. Mwah. Mama go play. Mama's almost done, Bubby. Almost done. Can you give this present to Papa? Mwah. Catch it. Go give it to Papa. Standing stones on Menhir are large, deliberate placed stones found around the world, but especially in Ireland. There are no consensus on the purpose of standing stones. There are no records detailing it, nor any surviving traditions that can be reliably traced. There are several theories as to their purpose. Those most commonly held would posit that they marked the boundaries of territories or that they had ritual significance to old Druidic religion. Some Menhir clochfada in the Irish tongue are found to be inscribed with a long-forgotten and therefore indiscernible language. Interesting. We're gathering a lot of information that I am definitely going to forget. Spiritualism. Mix of guides on spiritual matters. Wow, that's a lot longer than I thought. Okay, we're not going to go through all of... That's what she said, he says. We're not going to go through all of that right now. We'll come back to that. Oh! A research desk. This will be useful if I want to look anything up. Okay. Oh, where does this go? This goes back to the atrium? I could have just... What?! Oh my god, I took the longest, most ridiculous way to get here, and there was double doors in the atrium the whole time. Oh my god. Of course I did. Blake history. There's probably a lot of topics on this one. Oh, wow. That's a lot of... Oh, and some of them actually take some time. Okay, we're not going to do that right now. We're rounding up on the end of my... Oh, there's some Blakes already open and medical codes are open? I mean, we already looked up her medical code. Percival Blake. Not right now. Okay. I think they put these out because they're like, these are absolutely required to progress. So the game put those out on purpose. A schedule. Miss Quinn's schedule. Good to know. Okay, we know where someone else will be. That's good. Some research. Historical land ownership in this region. A bottle of sherry. Okay. Cigar burn on the armchair. Reasonably fresh. Interesting. Someone who smokes cigars was sitting here. Dying out. Okay. I think... What is this? E? Oh. I have an Olivia Darcy hypothesis I can make, apparently. But I think I would have to go up to her in the... Well, she's not that far, apparently. Apparently she's not that far away.
Mr. Ward.
Alright, let's see what we can put together. There's a lot of connections being made. Okay, let's see. Goal is to blank blank as blank for the blank that occurred while she blanked. Okay. Blank blank as blank for the affair that happened while she miscarried is to revenge Miss Dean. Oh, maybe, is there an expose? Recruit? I mean, okay, so revenge, murder.
I think the Tyrannosaurus in the Mario movie did scare Cal because whenever we were playing, I was using the Tyrannosaurus making the sounds and it would go, no, away.
Yeah, he definitely got scared of the dino in the Mario movie. What if? I know what happened here.
Mrs. Darcy wants to murder.
Why
Miss
is everyone against this one
I
lady?
should find and confront her about this.
Are we gonna confront everybody in front of this guy? Yeah, we should.
Mr. Ward.
Confront!
What a dark horse you are, Mr. Ward. But for what purpose? Why go to all this trouble? Would you mock me? Or do you mean something worthwhile by it? I confess. I killed my husband. I did. It seemed to me there was nothing else I could do.
Well, I didn't know he was dead.
Everything he put me through. I saw nothing but red until he was cold in the ground. And then I thought, it wasn't only him who wronged me. There was the woman, too, who had caught his attention. She must have known. Our Evelyn Dean.
Yeah, I mean, the question is, did she know? Because a lot of times, men be lying.
So yes, I came here under his name, intent on finding her. To this forsaken backwater on the west coast of nowhere. To do something terrible to her. But now... Well, now I don't think I wish as much vengeance as I thought. But since I've been here... I didn't really believe in ghosts and magic before all this, you know. But I'll tell you this. I do now. My husband is haunting me. I don't want vengeance, but I do want to be rid of him. And maybe he'll be content if he has her for company. If that is what it takes.
Well, there's no need to resort to such things, Mrs. Darcy. Let me see if I can do something about your husband.
Chance would be a damn fine thing.
Alright. So it seems like in order to convince her not to go to the seance, we have to do whatever it is to get her husband's ghost away. Exorcism, it seems. Alright. Well, that's interesting. That's an interesting development. Alright, we are going to actually do a save. A hard save here. And we're gonna call it there for tonight. Because it is now after 8:30 and bath time for the little boy is happening, and I gotta go get some milk for him. So yeah. That is it for tonight. We have made some progress after having to retrace our steps for a little bit, but we're just gonna ignore the fact that she confessed to murder. Yeah, apparently. Apparently. And also everybody's gonna confess their deepest, darkest plans in front of the hotel manager as though he doesn't exist. Because this guy's been present for both of the horrible plot confessions that we've gotten from people. Alrighty then. So Chillpill will be back tomorrow with more Subnautica. And it will be another week and some days until I come back to this. So next time we will need to kind of refresh our memory. Maybe I think the plan should be to go to the library and look into the Darcy, or not the Darcy, the Blake family members. There was a long list of information there, as well as the spiritualism, which has been updating some of the topics that I can bring up with people. So I think I should just go through everything that's available in the library. And then we got the schedule for Miss Quinn, so we should see if we can find her. Seems like a lot of people might be in their rooms, but there's a lot of places we haven't checked yet. And we still have 14 minutes until the first talk starts. And we'll go to the first talk at 11 a.m. So, let me see if I can go ahead and set... Yeah, set an alarm. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and set an alarm for all of these. So that when everything is supposed to happen, I have a little notification of it. Which may mean, it may mean going to it, or it may mean, why is that symbol at the end of the day? It may mean going to somebody's room while they're busy, or whatever it might be, whatever the case might be. So, set up those for later. Let's go ahead and do another save so that we save the fact that we made those little alarms. And that's it for us today. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm having a lot of fun. I know this may not be the most exciting, riveting type of stream to watch for attendees. For chat. However, I love these kinds of games, and this is my only gaming time at all every week ever. So I'm gonna play what I want. Yep. Hang out with Chillpill tomorrow, and I will see you in a little over a week to continue Seance of Blake Manor. Like we always say, sleep tight, and they don't call me Pack Ratter for nothing. That's right, I'm gonna keep every single scroll, every single potion, every single little bitty item that might potentially be useful in any type of tiny situation. It's true. Bye-bye.